Okay. Alright, lady. I mean, I know I tried to bring my dead wife back, but locking me in this place was not worth it.
There you are, on your feet. I know magical translocation can really upset the stomach. Just take a moment and get your bearings, alright?
Is that what you guys call it? Where am I?
The Isle of Balfiera, home of Clan Barini. I apologize for the cramped accommodations. We pride ourselves on courtesy, but circumstances here have taken a turn for the bizarre. I needed to make sure you weren't a danger to yourself or others.
Oh, that's one way of doing it. Can you let me out?
You might not be so eager to escape once you hear what's going on. You arrive via a portal, along with a Deidre beast called Shiazel. It seized control of our golems and unleashed them on the island. If I free you, will you help me stop Shiazel?
Yeah, I may or may not have accidentally summoned him, so sure, I'll help you.
Wise choice. Just give me a moment. There. That should unlock the door. When you're ready, follow me.
Great.
There you are. Free as a spring cricket. I hope you intend to keep your word. We'll need each other out there. Of that I'm certain. The name's Norianwe, by the way, of Clan Barini. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Zara. I'm a doctor. Where are we headed?
We're bound for a place called the Key Rights Gallery. But first, I need to know you can defend yourself. Hurtling through the orbis and falling flat on your ear left you a bit scattered. Find a weapon, and we'll work out the cobwebs. There.
I've been known to dabble in weapons. Sure.
Of course. I can't promise total transparency, but I'll be as forthcoming as I can.
You mentioned a gallery. What is this place?
The Key Rights Gallery is an ancient substructure of Balfiera Island, built long before my clan arrived.
So you guys are just borrowing the place? Or conquered the place?
On account of all the doors, the gallery's full of ancient gates, each with some arcane connection to places in Tamriel and beyond. Once the gates came to life, rifts opened. You fell out of one of them. The Deidre, Shiazel, emerged from another.
Oh, so that's how my spells work. Awesome. How did you escape?
I cast an incantation of the steed, snatched you up, and fled as fast as my feet would carry me. I heard the Deidre cursing, followed by some kind of explosion, but I didn't look back. I hope the gallery is still standing.
Oh, I kind of hope that too. You said something about golems. What are we going on here exactly?
Would it frustrate you to hear that I have no idea? We Dureni are cautious by nature, so the Isle of Balfiera has many defenses. Magical stone guardians protect many of our sacred sites, but somehow this Deidre found a way to turn them against us.
Can you describe the Deidre, Zajerel?
Ugh, do I have to? If I recall my studies correctly, I'd say it's a harvester. A huge serpentine creature that feeds on souls and magicka. If it finds a way to consume the energies of the gallery, we will be in very serious trouble.
Because you guys can't get out of this place anymore without it? Alright. Let's get this stuff on the way. A healing staff, a fire staff, a bow, some daggers, a great axe, and a sword and a shield. Well, I guess I'll go with the fire staff. Would have preferred a lightning staff, but sure.
Larger weapons like staves and great axes would take both hands to use. You can pair smaller weapons with a shield, or another weapon of that size. The choice... Yes, I think that one suits you. If you change your mind, feel free to take any other weapon you want. Now, let's find a spot to practice.
Oh, yay. Golems. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna search through the urns of probably all your dead relatives. I mean, that's where we keep all our dead relatives.
This is as good a place as any. Now, well done. Come speak with me for a moment.
Alright, I reached level 2. Cool. Right now I'll put myself into Magicka. And I have 1 skill. Death Scythe gives me health if I remember correctly. So I'm gonna take that.
With moves like that, the Deidre doesn't stand a chance. Yes, I'd say we're ready to set out.
So where are we headed?
To reach the Keyride's gallery, we have to make it out of this ruin and across a wide field full of the golems I mentioned. With any luck, we'll be able to slip past them. But I'm not all that lucky, so I'm sorry in advance.
Alright, we're headed there next. What can we expect to encounter in the gallery?
Well, it begins with a door, the first of many. The only way to access the gallery is through a mysterious gateway. Once we pass through that initial door, we'll step into a huge vault. This is the part that worries me most.
Because...
I believe Zera, the Deidre creature that's causing all this mischief, may have nested itself in there. So be prepared to fight.
yeah, I'll be prepared.
I can't say anything with certainty, but ridding the world of an otherworldly abomination can't hurt, right? Its influence might linger for a time, but the golems should return to normal before too long. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Let's get going. Oh, I got an iron dagger now. And a necklace. Man, you guys just leave valuables wherever, huh? No wonder Deidre came. Ooh, I learned how to make some tea. Well, might as well put some defense on.
One of the stray golems. We might want to sneak past it.
Okay. Hand spun stuff. Alright.
Almost there. Let's hurry.
Sprint, yes.
Right. The entrance to Keyride's gallery should be east of here. Let's set out.
East, gotcha. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be changing camera for a second. Ooh. A green item. Alright, let's go. Oh, is that another person? One of your friends, maybe? Ooh.
The Keyride's gallery is in here. Let's head inside.
Sure, why not? Wait, is this like... Did I just get an entire thing?
It's not immediate. I'll leave most of it.
Cool. I did not know that you could get an entire set of armor. I mean, if you're gonna leave it out for me to take, I'm not gonna complain.
There's
Well,
a lot of
this is upsetting.
runes though, so it'll take you like 30 minutes to finish getting them.
Jeffers' bones. The surge of magicka created by the portals you came through. Must have cracked this sky shard. Without a functioning sky shard, this gate remains locked, and there's no way for us to proceed. Damn!
Is there any way to fix it?
Unless you have a set of enchanting tools and a working knowledge of meteoric empowerment theory, no, there's nothing for it. We need to find a replacement.
Leave it to a high elf to be an ass. You could have just said no.
I saw one in a vault just south of here a few days ago, but it was flanked by one of the island's more powerful golems. Normally, I'd say we should search for another option, but given the circumstances, I think we have to risk it.
Alright, let's find that sky shard. Can I... Yeah, can I ask you some things before we head out?
Of course. Let's not tarry too long, though.
What is a sky shard?
Giant clusters of meteoric glass. They fall from Aetherius, charged with raw and very potent magicka. Mages use sky shards in all kinds of rituals and experiments. We Dureni use them as a power source.
Great.
It's a monstrous sentinel called a gargoyle. I've never seen one fight, but by all accounts, they are far more powerful than the golems we faced thus far.
Alright, well, let's go fight us a gargoyle.
Alright. Do you see that vault to the south? The sky shard is there.
Okay, vault to the south. Let's go. Oh look, a sky shard.
There it is! The sky shard!
Ooh, that's a gargoyle. I need to remember that I have my attack on my X.
Counter and kill!
Yeah, if I would have known you were going to heal me this entire time, I would have chosen a different skill. Alright. Oh, this is an actual, like, sky shard.
What? Did you just absorb the energy of that shard? Incredible. Not quite what I intended, but we can work with this. Let's head back to the... We should hurry.
Okay, let's hurry then. Okay, let's keep going.
Alright, moment of truth. Focus on the sky shard actively with any power. It'll respond to the power you absorbed and unlock the gate.
Well, that was easy. I mean, I did do all that stuff while you were talking. Like, I knew what I was doing, but, sure, that worked.
I'm afraid we've reached the really scary bit. The Deidre creature responsible for all these portals waits just beyond that gate. If you have any other preparations to make them now.
Do you have any advice on how to slay this thing?
Again, I'm just a scholar, but I'd encourage you to remember what we practiced before. Keep moving, strike true, and exploit any opening the creature gives you.
Well, this ain't gonna be as scary as the day that I lost my wife.
There it is. Send it back to oblivion.
Thank God all these purple circles come up that tell me where to dodge.
Only I will remain. You cannot kill what cannot die.
Ooh, I leveled up.
You did it. Hopefully the gallery wasn't too
And I completed an endeavor.
Follow me.
Well, I got food. Alright, cool. And I believe it's Flaming Skull? Right? Or is it... yeah, Flaming Skull. That's the ability I would have chosen had I known you were gonna heal me every single time. Alright, let's go. Get this done. Ooh, books. I love me some books. Just to open them. You know, the feeling of opening a book feels good on the hands.
By all the stars. Look at the central column. I had no idea it was concealing something like this. Let's get a closer look.
I mean, I may not read any of the books that are here. Just like to open them. But, yeah, you know. Alright, let's go.
This is the Keyrights Gallery. How do I remember it?
Ah.
Now I see why we never managed to unlock the gates. Their power comes from this arcane helix. Amazing. With the helix exposed, these gates can finally reopen. Perhaps not all of them at first, but enough to reach most of Tamriel. The question for you, I suppose, is where to first?
Huh.
Can you believe this? Just look around. With this arcane helix exposed, the chamber is positively crackling with magic. The Keyrights Gallery has come to life, and I finally think I know why.
Oh, I'm sure you're gonna tell me. What do you mean? How did it come to life?
Because of you. Matters in Tamriel are bleak. War rages in Cyrodiil. Deidre princes conspire. Dragons ride the wings of elsewhere. The second era needs a savior. I believe the gallery, perhaps even the adamantine tower itself, chose you.
Oh, I'm so close that I got chosen by a tower. What do you think I should do next?
The Keyrights Gallery opened doors to every corner of Tamriel, places I suspect that desperately need a hero's aid. This choice is yours to make, but wherever you choose to go, I'm sure adventure awaits. May the stars protect you.
Well, I get a skill point, and I get to complete a
have you
quest.
chosen where to go? What region of the world strikes your fancy? Not everyone gets to pass instantly from one side of Tamriel to another, you know. This is quite a gift.
Huh, I'm sure it is. Do you plan on using one of these doors as well?
What, me? No, I've got work to do. The Cinderil will want every bit of this place searched and studied, Since I did the discovering, I'll probably end up leading the effort. Adventure abroad sounds all well and good, but my place is here.
Yeah, you Dureni are weird. Do you really think fate brought me here?
Well, fate's sort of a clumsy way to put it. No offense. Honestly, we may never know why you were chosen, but I believe there was intention here. Something, whether it be the stars, the gallery, or the tower itself, placed you here for a reason.
Yeah. It's almost like I'm being controlled and brought here against my will.
Perhaps it followed you to prevent you from reaching your, well, destiny sounds a bit too grandiose. Let's just say to stop you from reaching your potential. Then again, maybe the power of this place brought you here to stop Shayazel.
Yeah. Bring someone to come kill a Deidre. Sounds like the beginning of every single thing.
Probably not, but what's a life without unanswered questions, right? Boring if you ask me.
Alright. Do you think you'll actually be able to figure out this place?
Ha! An elf can hope. Answering that question will probably keep me occupied for the next 100 years. Is the helix connected to the adamantine tower? How does it perceive distant corners of Tamriel? I may never understand it, but I'll do my best.
Alright. Any thoughts on where I should go?
It is a bit overwhelming, isn't it? The whole of Tamriel is stretched out before you. We could start with the political considerations. 3 great alliances vie for control of Cyrodiil. Does the fate of the Pact, Covenant, or Dominion interest you?
Not really, to be honest.
I don't blame you. Interprovincial intrigue is the basis of my whole profession, and even I find it tiresome after a while. I suppose that widens the map a bit.
Where else can I find adventure?
Well, as I said before, threats to Tamriel have grown like weeds practically everywhere. Would you prefer to spend time among my elven kin, the Khajiit of elsewhere, or men of the north and south?
Tell me the men you mentioned.
Certainly. One of these gates appear to go to western Skyrim, a hermitical kingdom of Nords led by King Svargrim. The other leads to Blackwood, at the southern tip of Cyrodiil. Imperial remnants rule there. The Nords of western Skyrim are inhospitable, to put it lightly. Even so, we've been able to glean a few things. I've read reports about increased vampiric activity in the region. Never a good sign. They need stout adventurers to deal with it.
What about these elves you mentioned?
If you take the gate to Vardenfell, you can meet the Dark Elves, and maybe even their god king, Vivek. You could also travel south to Somerset Isle, our ancestral home and the primary seat of power for the High Elves. Squeezing information out of the Dark Elves is delicate business. To be honest, we know far less about what's going on in Morrowind than we should. I can tell you that Vivek put out a summons for heroes recently. That's worrying.
Yeah, God calling for heroes? How could that not be worrying? Let's hear about the cats.
If you take the gate to Vardenfell, you
Oh,
can
what
meet the
happened?
Dark Elves, and maybe even their god
Okay,
king,
well,
Vivek.
I guess I'll choose. Let me see
So,
what she
have
says
you
about
chosen where
Blackwood.
to go? What region of the world strikes your fancy? Not everyone gets it. It is a bit overwhelming, isn't it? I don't blame you. Interprovincial intrigues. Well, as I said before, threats to Tamriel have grown like weeds practically Certainly. Our
Okay, what's
agents are investigating a handful of strange Daedric structures hidden away in the swamps near Gideon and Leowyn. I honestly couldn't tell you how they got there, but the presence of Daedric anything in Tamriel is always cause for concern.
Well, you know what? I like some mystery. I'm gonna go to the place that I don't know about. The High Isle.
I mean, you'll be very
This
far away
dawn
from
leads
where
to
we
High
Oh.
Isle in the Sisters Archipelago. Our spies believe leaders of the great alliances will gather there for a peace summit, but this will draw conspirators. They could plunge Tamriel into deeper chaos. unless you stop them.
Ah, okay. Now she tells me about it. Interesting. Let's get plunged into the bleak.
It appears this one leads to Bleak Rock, a frigid Nord holding, north of Eastmarch. For this gate to choose such a remote location, something important must be taking place there. The gallery is beckoning you to face it. Ready to brave the cold?
Alright. Here we go.
We submit to your will and call forth the chains of cold.
They're performing a ritual, preparing the way for a dark anchor.
Opening rift to oblivion.
It's worse than we thought. The plane melt has begun.
The portals reach from our side to theirs. That means there is a traitor.
Perhaps it was simply arrogance. Perhaps it was all part of his grand scheme. Who can know the logic of a Deidre prince?
Claims it fulfills a prophecy in those wretched scrolls of his.
Imagine seeing your nemesis succeed where you failed.
Let the way be opened.
I am patient.
Let the will of Prologue Val be denied.
This world will one day be mine.
Okay. Well, I believe this is where I will call it for tonight, ladies and gents. I hope you enjoyed the beginnings, episode 0 of this Let's Play. Maybe I'll come up with a clever name, but until then, it's just a Let's Play. Well, hopefully I'll see you all later. But as always, remember, someone out there appreciates you because I appreciate you. May Azor's glow guide you ever warmly. Bye.